SMSFs remain a popular choice for those wanting control over their retirement savings, and borrowing within an SMSF to purchase assets is a common strategy. But there are some common mistakes you need to avoid. First, make sure to review the existing SMSF trust deed and investment strategy. If they are not aligned with the limited recourse borrowing arrangement, the trust deed or investment strategy will need to be amended. Another failure is drawdowns to make capital improvements. You need to ensure that borrowed funds are used solely to acquire assets, not to improve existing assets. For example, renovating a property is prohibited. Another common mistake is using existing fund assets in LRBA. Please note that borrowed money is used to acquire new or replacement assets, not assets already owned by the fund. Also, SMSF trustees have attempted to acquire multiple different assets under a single LRBA arrangement. Example, Sarah intends to acquire shares of the same class in a company through an LRBA. These shares can be acquired under a single LRBA. However, if Sarah were to acquire different classes of shares, e.g. ordinary and preferred shares, separate LRBAs would be required for each class. Also, another mistake that trustees do is that interest rates charged on an LRBA are not consistent with the practical compliance guidelines. Also, double stamp duty can occur if the bare trust deed and contract of sale are signed in the wrong order, leading to duplicate tax obligations. A common mistake is granting lenders the right to recourse beyond the acquired asset. SMSF trustees must ensure that a lender's rights are strictly limited to the asset purchased under the LRBA. In the case of a default, this would constitute a violation of superannuation laws. By focusing on these critical areas, you can effectively avoid costly mistakes with bare trusts, ensure compliance with SMSF regulations, and prevent unnecessary tax and legal complications. 1. Log into your trust deed account on doug.trustdeed.com.au or click here to register now. 2. Go to SMSF Borrowing and select the borrowing option. 3. Fill out the form and receive the necessary documents instantly. Thank you for your time and for listening to us.